Hi everyone, welcome back. In today's class, let's discuss about equation of a line. Equation which are of first degree in variables x and y or only in x or only in y are known as linear equations, and each of these equations represent a straight line. Example, y minus x is equal to 0 or 2x plus 1 is equal to y. These are the examples of linear equations. So the linear equations are equations of first degree in variables both x and y or only in x or only in y. Every straight line can be represented by using a linear equation. Every straight lines can be represented by using any of the linear equations. There are two important points we need to remember when we discuss about equation of a line. The first one is that any point which satisfies the equation of a line lies on that line. That's the first point. Any point which satisfies the equation of a line lies on that particular line itself. The second point is that any point through which the line passes will always satisfy the equation of that line. Let's consider an example. Check whether the point 1, 3 lies on the line x minus 2y plus 5 is equal to 0. See, as per the first point, any point which satisfies the equation of the line lies on that line. So we have to check whether this point is lying on x minus 2y plus 5 is equal to 0. If this point lies on this particular equation, then this equation satisfies this point. That means we need to substitute x as 1 and y as 3 in this particular equation. If you are getting LHS equal to RHS, we can say that this point satisfies this equation and therefore the point lies on this particular line. Let's substitute the values of x and y. Consider the LHS. That is x minus 2y plus 5. That's equal to, we have to substitute x is equal to 1. 1 minus 2 into the value of y is 3 here. 3 plus 5. And that's equal to 1 minus 6 plus 5. And that's same as 6 minus 6. That's equal to 0. That means we are getting the RHS here. Therefore, we can say that the point 1, 3 lies on the line x minus 2y plus 5 is equal to 0. Look at the next question. It's given that for what value of k will the point 3 minus k lie on the line 9x plus 4y is equal to 3. So we need to find the value of k here. That's a y coordinate. So in this question, we need to find the value of k. For what particular value this point 3 minus k lie on the line 9x plus 4y is equal to 3. So we can assume that this point is lying on this particular line. Then we can find the value of k. So consider x is equal to 3 and y is equal to minus k and substitute the values in this given equation. So x is equal to 3 and y is equal to minus k. Consider the equation. 9x plus 4y is equal to 3. Substitute x as 3. 9 into 3 plus 4 into y is minus k is equal to 3. 27 minus 4k is equal to 3. Rearrange the terms. 4k is equal to 27 minus 3. Bringing 3 to this side, it becomes minus 3 and minus 4k to the other side. This will be plus 4k. 4k is equal to 24 and this implies k is equal to 6. Therefore, when k is equal to 6, this point 3 minus 6 lie on the line 9x plus 4y is equal to 3. The next is the inclination of a line theta. So inclination of a line is the angle which the part of the line makes with the x-axis. So if you consider this as the y-axis and this is the x-axis, and this is a line which is passing through these two axes, x as well as y axis, and meeting at any 2 points on the x as well as the y axis. Consider this as A and this point as B, and here the inclination of this particular line, that is the angle between this line as well as the x axis. This is the inclination, and this can be represented by using theta. Theta is the inclination, and this inclination is the angle between this x axis as well as the given line. And here, if it is measured in the anti-clockwise direction, if we measure this angle in the anti-clockwise direction, in this direction, this theta is positive. The angle what we measure will be positive. And if it is measured in clockwise direction, this theta is negative. So always measure the angle, that's a slope, in the anti-clockwise direction to get this theta as positive. If you measure in the clockwise direction, this theta will be negative. The inclination of x-axis or any line which is parallel to x-axis is always 0. So if you are considering this x-axis, as we have seen that the angle or the theta is measured from the x-axis, whether it is to clockwise direction or anti-clockwise direction, we will get the inclination. Here when you are considering the x-axis, we don't have any inclination, we don't have any value for theta here. Therefore, the theta is equal to 0, or the inclination is 0 degree. And if you consider any line which is parallel to this x-axis is also, the inclination of any line which is parallel to x-axis is also 0 itself. And when you are considering this y-axis, the inclination, the theta, the angle between the line as well as the x-axis is 90 degree. If you measure this, this is 90 degree. The angle between the x-axis as well as the line. So here the line, the theta is equal to 90 degree. And any line which is parallel to this y-axis is also 90 degree. Here, if you consider any line which is parallel to y-axis, the inclination will be 90 degree itself. So we can say that the inclination of x-axis or any lines which is parallel to x-axis is 0, and the inclination of y-axis or any lines parallel to y-axis is also 90 degree. Now these questions are for you. Solve it and let me know the answer. The first one is, check whether the point 0,5 lie on the line x minus 2y plus 5 is equal to 0. And the next question is, the line 3x by 5 minus 2y by 3 plus 1 is equal to 0 contains the point m 2m minus 1. Calculate the value of m. Here the coordinate of x is m and the coordinate of y is 2m minus 1. You need to substitute the values in the place of x as well as y respectively, and then find the value of m. That's all for today. We'll meet in the next class with continuation of this chapter. Thank you.